So everyone's good intentions aside, don't let anyone pressure you into making choices that you are going to regret. As the Irish say, marry in haste, repent in leisure. Expect things to get a little crazy now and then. Since you're entering a future that is more uncertain than any before it, there may be no path for you to follow. At times, you're going to have to make that path for yourself. It may be a struggle, but those who follow you are going to look at you as pioneers. And that, graduates, is how I think of you, as trailblazers. Prove me right. Thinking about what lies ahead for you makes us happy here today, but understand that it also makes us a little sad. Am I right? A little sad, a little happy? Mix? No, happy. Okay, good. Graduation marks the moment when our relationship with you changes forever. We know it, and you know it. It's a joyful day of closing one chapter and opening another that will never again be repeated in your life. So make sure today that if you have something in your heart that you need to say to members of your family, to one of your teachers, to a friend, make sure today that you say it, because this window will close. I'm going to follow my advice now in closing, because I also complete my chapter here at CHCH today. And it's a bittersweet moment for me as well. For 14 years, I've had the privilege of working with dedicated, creative colleagues. Multi-talented, multiply intelligent students like you. Wonderful parents, outstanding trustees. I am so grateful to have been able to walk this path with heart for me here. And I thank you all. On Tuesday, just a couple days from today, my best friend, loving companion, and most forgiving and supportive wife, Hari, and I will be boarding a plane to follow our new path in Seattle. Our arms are going to be full of wonderful memories and hearts full of love for you and our remarkable CHCH family. I am so proud of what we have accomplished here, working together. And looking at these remarkable young men and women, everyone here should be just as proud. We're all graduating today, graduates. What will our futures be? Well, Abraham Lincoln gave some good advice. He said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Sound good? Well, let's go create our future. A future that won't happen without us. A future with heart. Good luck. God bless you all. And go Chargers.
Thanks, Dad. Phu Doan Pham joined our community in the fall of his junior year, coming from Vietnam to experience the culture and challenge of American education. He literally hit the ground running as a valued member of the varsity soccer and ultimate frisbee teams. Phu was held in high esteem not just for his athletic ability, but for his supreme sportsmanship and encouragement of his teammates. In the classroom, Phu impressed his peers and teachers with his dedication and commitment to going beyond the basic expectations of his classes and digging into deeper analysis of material and concepts. He did this all with a wonderful smile on his face, a frequent punctuation to his warm sense of humor. Please join me in welcoming Phu Doan Pham.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Welcome, faculty and staff, administration, students, friends, and family to the 186th commencement ceremony for Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall, class of 2014. What is a senior class? The ones whose, oh yes, I'm getting an A, at the beginning of the year turns into, oh yeah, I didn't fail the class. 5 years and the first group of people to leave the chapel after assembly that are somehow still late for the next class. The leaders of the school, the ones who are going to say goodbye at the end, or something more. I began to ask the questions last year when I first came here as a junior. I was in the new country with a lot of worries about fitting to the new environment. I was a school with people that are much different from me and especially much bigger than me physically. I needed help. Phu, what you doing? Don't let me see you sitting alone again. Jake and Max Jackson, Armando, and Eun Sam, seniors of class of 2013, each said this to me one time or another when I was sitting alone in the dining hall. As a new student, the seniors was the compasses for me to find my way academically and socially. I remember the first day I came to school and Max, a senior, called me out to play soccer and said I was good no matter what I did. I remember another senior, Brian Yihu, taking me to places in Boston that I had never been to, teaching me a lot of Chinese words, even though half of them are inappropriate. So. I remember a PG, Ahmad Kiroshka, who came to my room every day to tell jokes, making me laugh every time, and who often hid my key just to make fun of how I lost my keys 4 times. A school record that I'm still not proud of. These are only a few of the seniors who made me who I am today as CHGH. The class of 2013 made me think a lot of how we, the class of 2014, should lead the school. And as a result, from my perspective, did not disappoint me. CHGH creates an environment where students are able to help one another in a lot of ways. We arranged the senior mentor day when each senior met a freshman and answered questions and concerns about exams, history papers, and school activities. Some seniors led a successful Relay for Life, an event that raised money for cancer research through fun and meaningful activities, and show how CHCH cares about the community at large. As seniors, we are the leaders inside and outside the classroom. I consistently saw that on the athletic fields, where we, the seniors might not always be the most skillful or the strongest, but always the loudest. Encouraging the team during every game or practice and keeping all their teammates on track. Today, all I can say is, not bad. Class of 2014, not bad at all. When we leave this tent, it may seem as if the journey has ended, but it is actually the beginning of a new journey to college, to life. Therefore, we should not stop trying to improve ourselves. We need to use what we have learned here, the characters that we built here, to thrive. And yes, we may have a lot of concerns and worries about failing in our next stage of life, but we should remember the success we are celebrating here today, to be confident that we will repeat the same success in the future. Thank you.
And now for this year's valedictory address. E.P. Lee came to Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall in the fall of 2010, eager to make a mark in this small community. From serving as captain of the varsity soccer team to captaining his winter carnival team, E.P. has thrived in leadership roles. He's been recognized in math, sciences, and the humanities for excellence, and he's also a talented musician playing guitar in our chamber ensemble. EP builds a community around him in all his endeavors, co-founding and leading the Food Club and also Futsal Indoor Soccer Club to bring students together over shared interests and curiosities. He is a critical thinker, a conscientious student, and a true leader on this campus. Please join me in welcoming Eun Pyo Lee.
Welcome seniors, friends, faculty, and families. Today is the day, class of 2014. We are going to walk across this stage and finally receive our diplomas. It is unbelievable that I'm standing here to say farewell. September 2010 seems like yesterday. I clearly remember the moment when I met my first CH friend, Grant, who lived next door to me in my first year. Since I am Korean, Grant had never thought I could speak Chinese. And I still remember the surprised look on his face when I introduced myself in fluent Chinese. I also remember I was practicing how to pronounce the name of my first roommate, Tyler, before he arrived. I do not think Tyler knows how many times I practiced pronouncing his name right before I had to say it for the first time. Oh, by the way, thank you Google Translate for teaching me how to pronounce it correctly. Graduates, you must also have many memorable days at CHCH. There were many successes we remember. Last year, our basketball team won the Charger Classic, and soccer team made the semi-final. Class of 2014 participated in Walk for Hunger and successfully finished. We had the opportunity to learn unique lessons from our new program spring session, right? It is very lucky for us that we could have these moments. There were many times we came together as a community as well. We donated plates to dining hall in order to replace the missing plates. We shoveled together in winter when heavy snow covered our campus. We stayed strong together at CHCH when the Boston Marathon bombing struck us. We were so bonded that none of these difficulties could beat us. We, class of 2014, should take pride in our accomplishment. We have changed a lot in Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall. We have been influenced significantly by the diversity of our school. We exchanged our difference not only in the big school events such as Diversity Day, but also in classes and dorms. We have seen each other's difference and embraced them. As a result, we became students who see difference as opportunity to face new things, not wall as between us. For me, I know how to speak English, Chinese, and Korean now. I love to eat mapo tofu, Thai crispy chicken, Waltham pizza subs, and tacos. I am definitely Korean, but have a unique mind that I formed here. I am not the Eun Pyo who arrived here 4 years ago, who could hardly speak English. I am now EP who is standing here to celebrate his 4 long years of high school with his classmates. You are also not the person you were a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. We all contain attributes from our classmates inside ourselves. We are all new people made from Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall community. Finishing high school is a very important step in becoming an adult. We will experience bigger and more radical change in the future. But it is our responsibility to face these challenges and change for the better. As we age, we should be more responsible for ourselves. Life from this point forward will be very different from life up until now. We may receive less help from our parents. Although there will be many exciting things that will happen, but the fast-paced and dynamic new days will sometimes make us confused and frustrated. However, those hardships will make us even stronger, and we will find ourselves teenagers and self-sufficient adults someday. Now is the time for farewell. I am not sure we are all ready to say goodbye, but we have to say farewell to our beloved campus, friends, and teachers. Wherever we go, Chapel Hill-Chauncy will remember us, and we will remember our school too. We will go to college in a few months, and we will employ our skills and experience we learned here, and step up as proud CHCH graduates. I believe we'll move forward steadily, like charters.
I would now like to introduce members of Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall's very own Lorelei, who will be singing the national anthem later this evening at Fenway Park. But today, for us, they will be performing Homeward Bound. Lorelei? Now for the presentation of awards. Mr. Josh Bubar, Assistant Head of School, and Mr. Neil Cronin, 9th and 10th grade Program Director, will be joining me in presenting awards to those students whose achievement and leadership merit special recognition. These awards fall into 3 categories: junior prizes voted by the faculty and staff, departmental and program awards selected by departmental faculty, and senior awards determined by the faculty and staff. We will begin by presenting the 3 junior awards. I ask that Dr. Margaret Allen join us on the dais to present the Nancy Emery Award in honor of her longtime colleague, Nancy S. Emery. Dr. Allen? Established in 1998 in memory of Nancy Spooner Emery, this award is given to a member of the junior class whose moral character has made a positive difference in the lives of others in the school community. Olua Shoyoye. The next 2 junior class awards acknowledge academic achievement and are awarded in conjunction with distinguished universities. The Rensselaer Medal. Given to a junior who demonstrates potential for success in a challenging academic setting, the Rensselaer Medal is awarded for excellence in advancement in advanced mathematics and science, as well as significant participation in extracurricular activities. Heminij Jo. Looks like I'll be taking that one home. The Harvard Book Prize. This prize honors an outstanding student in the rising senior class who combines excellence in scholarship with achievement in other fields. Taylor LaRoche. The next group of prizes is awarded to seniors for their work in the academic departments. The English prize acknowledges a senior who has both demonstrated consistent interest and achieved success in all areas of the subject. Paige Osborne. The Donald Welch Social Studies Prize was named in 2001 in order to honor Donald Welch, teacher of social studies for 28 years, and is awarded to a senior who has both done excellent work in social studies and demonstrated genuine interest in the field. Natanya Liebach. Dr. Margaret Allen will also present the Allen American Studies Prize, which honors Neil Woodside Allen. Dr. Allen? The Allen American Studies Prize goes to a senior for outstanding achievement and genuine interest in United States history, government, and politics. Phu Doan Pham. The Bishens Strachman Economics Prize was established by Andrew A. Bishens, class of 1989, and Daniel A. Strachman, class of 1989, and trustee, and is awarded to the senior who has taken economics most to heart, as evidenced by involvement in class discussion, as well as curiosity and enthusiasm for current events. Jason Hirsch. The Farnsworth Mathematics Prize is awarded in the name of Ray D. Farnsworth, head of Chapel Hill School from 1947 to 1961, to a senior who has completed excellent work in mathematics while consistently demonstrating a deep and genuine interest in the field. Phu Doan Pham. The Kurt Science Prize, named for Franklin T. Kurt, goes to a senior who has not only done excellent work, but also demonstrated a deep and genuine interest in the field of silence. Eun Pyo Lee. The Lewis Clapp Science Prize was established in 2001 in the name of Lewis Clapp, Chauncy Hall, class of 1954.